A tall figure sticks out from behind the trees. It's difficult to determine who this is. You feel uneasy from the creature's odd movements. Perhaps it is worth. The figure disappears. Ghostly claps reverberate in the foggy forest. Ghostly silhouettes arise from the haze. First, an old galbetz, then a crooked cross made out of mossy branches. You carefully walk along the rotting fence and shiver against your will. The branches grab your dress. You realize that you've fallen into a demonic trap. You wander among the fir trees, standing silent in the fog. They all seem to be equally hostile. They weave unseen zagavers with the whisper. On one of the trees, you spot a red ribbon and head over to it. It's weathered with time and eaten by worms. The moment you touch it, it falls apart. However, beyond it, you see another ribbon and yet another one behind. The gloomy forest parts before the foggy glade. The opening continues to the left and to the right. You stop and think about where you should go next. Your gaze falls on the forest's edge, and your skin crawls. The dark figure. You are going to follow the demon. You follow the Leshy, but you can't catch up to him. It seems as if the demon is playing with you, or mocking you.
I can't keep wandering here any longer. I can stay here forever. I need to calm down and think. What can I do to find the way? Let God arise and scatter his enemies.
As soon as you start reading a prayer, a violent wind picks up. Although the demons disappear, you feel as if they still have a hold over you.
No, that's not it. There's another way. I should shake my clothes and put them on inside out. Then the demon...
You undress. The fog envelops you with penetrating cold. You quickly shake your clothes and turn them inside out, then dress and look up. The fog gradually recedes, and in the distance, you see a village in the middle of the forest. It's surrounded by firs and pines. However, it looks like this inhospitable place is home to people. You reach the village. It seems that the forest's humming darkness recedes here, though the pine trees stand close to the houses. Life here runs its course despite many houses standing abandoned. You notice the hunter outside and call out to him.
God be with you.
God be with you. Wait, you're new, aren't you? Ha! What a meeting. Hey, people. Marfa.
What is this village?
Oh, it's Nimza. We're from Nimza. Now you are too. And I think you will be for...
Tell me about your village.
It's your village now too. It's a permanent village. Mostly, I'm not a very clever permanent person. But I know two languages. What can you tell us about Nimza? We're doing our farming quietly. A pity though. We don't get as much salt as we used to.
What do you mean a long time?
It's just that the forest master keeps us here. He does. I can't even tell you how long this has been going on.
What do you mean, doesn't let you go?
We have whatever we desire here. Our last fur, it doesn't let us go. You wander around and wind up back.
And if you turn your clothes inside out?
We've tried everything. Praying, turning our clothes. How much time has passed? Several years. I can't tell you any more accurately than that.
So I'm not the first one that Lyashi brought to you.
Don't go saying his name left and right. You're not the only one Borsa brought. That's why you're here. Recently, some cab driver arrived. The forest. Now you will leave with us.
I've been walking through the forest the entire day. I have no strength left.
We have several abandoned izbas. Stay the night wherever you wish. All right, I have to go. We've spent enough time chatting. I won't catch anything if I'll come by tomorrow morning and see how you're doing.
Thank you. My name is Vasilisa.
And I'm Efim. Jesus be your guide. You awake? Here, the women sent you meat dumplings and a jug of milk. Have breakfast.
So, you're a Noah, right?
I didn't get it at first, but Marfa saw your book and told me.
I saw it too, though. I'm a shepherd, after all. I'm a Noah, too.
Don't get ahead of the elders. Wait, let me tell. I'm a hunter and a knower. I was always on the good terms with the forest master.
Yeah, right. How long ago did you write him a charter?
That's not your business, Filka. You think why my gun is so accurate, huh?
I may know a thing or two. Why are you asking? You want to set the village free?
Oh, the village is not the...
You think we have it bad here? Well, it may prove to be for the best that we're here.
The children are not taken to the army. The noblemen don't...
Better to be free, though. How to dream. That's not the point. People go missing. Every month.
The village grows thinner every day. It's been one thing after another.
The other day, this woman went missing. So the whole village called us to ask you bring her back from the forest.
Why did Nimzia become closed?
The devil knows.
What's wrong with the village? It was all taken by wars. We can't understand anything ourselves. Leshy doesn't talk to us. And we used to communicate often before.
You say they go missing every...
Yes. A boy or all this despite the fact that we don't argue nowadays almost. Some women still it doesn't help.
Who went missing this time?
Galina. She was a fine woman. A widow. Her hut...
Someone cursed them.
No. Maybe the forest took them by itself.
All right, I'll get her back. Maybe I will be able to speak to the forest chord. We'll find out what he's planning here.
Oh, thank you, mistress. We'll pray for you till... Here, have a bottle of vodka and some bread to smooth things up with him.
I would try to get her myself, but he never speaks to me. I doubt he will speak to you with me around.
Well, we'll see. God help.
Oh, mistress, howdy. What's going on in this cursed village? You, our Redeemer, set me free as soon as...
Calm down, man.
I just came here, just like you. I was going from Apayazva. We had some drinks with a buddy of mine and the devil hid my way. There she dragged me here in this cart. Then my horse stopped. I was flung from my cart.
If you hadn't drank so much, you would have been home by now.
That's right. How did you get here?
So you came here to chat or what?
Oh, about my cart. I don't remember what exactly was in it, but I left my goat. I'm afraid to go to the cart. It's south from here, but...
All right, I'll have a look if I'm nearby.
Thank you. I would to pray God for you to...
The peasants often pass by this place when they go to the fields, and that's why evil spirits like to hide here between the fir branches. The slippery fog covers the Nimzia field. The nets of unknown power, woven by a local Khaldun a long time ago, tug at you. They cannot be seen by a regular person, but you manage to find their source without question, a mossy tree stump on the edge of the field. The moldering stump crumbles at your touch and releases spores like some sort of puffball. Inside lies an Easter. You take the ancient magical item. Silence gives way to the rumbling of the earth. It's hard to make out what's going on through the dense branches. You come closer and see animal bodies intertwined, the flow of predators and their prey. And here you follow the procession for some time, and on your way recollect your grandfather's tales. Soon, the fog is growing dense, and the animals disappear into it. You stop and think. Could you You continue on into the milky haze, and turn your clothes inside out, just to be sure. The fog is getting closer and closer, and soon your sense of direction fails you. Several times you trip over roots that have suddenly emerged. You have almost no strength left, but the mist soon disperses. Looks like this forest has never seen a human before. There are no roads and no trails. But you find a short's path. You walk in circles for some time, unable to understand the strange, demonic logic. On your way back, you encounter a couple of angry jorts. A branch cracks underneath your foot. You freeze, seizing up with unexplainable panic. A demon is getting close. Do you fight or do you flee? A visitor from the village has lost his cart somewhere here. Sure enough, you find the deep track of the wheels. What was the peasant carrying? Hundreds of pounds of flour, thousands of sacks of broadcloth. Cold dew has collected in the deep grooves. Your thoughts are interrupted by the noise of the wind. You find a short wedding at a nearby glade, draw a circle, and throw a stone into the demon whirlwind. Before the demons have a chance to realize what's going on, you read your first Zagavar. The strange tracks bring you to a cart. It's submerged in the swampy earth, like a flooded boat on a lake shore. There are no traces of shoveling around it, nor are there traces. The cart is ruined, with no hope for restoration. The wheels are broken. Some of them are missing all of the spokes. Part of the wood is damp, and moss has begun to grow on it. What sort of load? There's nothing heavy inside. Only a light basket with colored threads and ribbons, which you take for yourself. The fog is beginning to grow thicker. Perhaps you're getting closer to the border of the domain Valeshi gave to the people of Nimzia. You only gradually realize that you have come to a crossroads. The milky haze around. There are white toadstools growing near the old crosses. Smells like autumn rot. You unfold the towel, embroidered with perm patterns that Yefim gave you. The crosses have turned black and covered with moss. You come closer. Looks like they've been shot, with duck shot. The holes look fresh. There are toads.
The sun is setting, but the fog stays. There are old crosses here too, just like on Mikhail's crossroads.
The circle is drawn. The offerings are here. Everything is ready for the Zagavar.
Righteous forest, righteous forest. Your children are your servant. The Lord's servant Galina, peasant from Nimzia, named by the Lord, is not sold to you, is not given to you. Bring me her right this minute. As I told it, so it will be.
The raven silently watches you from the fir branch. His eyes burn with strange crimson light, and it's not candle.
You're not from Nimzia.
The branches look like they repeat the raven's words.
No, I'm a visitor here.
A witch, but you got lost. Car, car.
I followed every rule. Well, I may have forgotten to ask permission. I'm sorry.
Car, car, car.
The raven's cawing reminds you of dry laughter.
Don't let yourself out. I'm not.
What do you mean? Did I do something wrong with the ritual?
The raven walks along the circle's edge.
So, you're looking for a peasant, and maybe you will help me in return.
What kind of chort are you?
Car. Do you know how a Lershi manages? We had everything nice and proper until recently. You'll soon learn for yourself.
How can I help you?
First, we find the girl. Then, I can't manage without a witch. You came in time. In time!
If you're not a Leshi, then we're easy.
He fell asleep like a regular Ivan. He snores so hard the minute.
What do you mean, fell asleep? Who's looking after the forest? I need to get out of here, not go looking for that girl.
You won't get out of here unless you find the Lershi. He's the one I want to help you. Yes.
All right, but if you're lying to me, where do I find this woman?
It's night. We won't go right now. Not, we'd better not. Come tomorrow to the south of Nimzia. You'll find it right. And don't go telling anyone what I told you, or it...
Where's that tree?
It's a tall tree. Perm people call it kulpu. Tell no one. Car, car.
You shudder from the sudden cawing. In a moment, the raven disappears in the fog. Your skin crawls.
It's Anisia Ivanovna. I'm not a hey! Don't go bugging your eyes out on me. It's you, right? Cursed Vaska. All Nimza is talking about. They say you're a witch. Phil, you'll burn in hell.
The pots on the old shelf are shaking from her cries. Looks like Anisia Ivanovna is not stopping anytime soon. You glance at your pestir. One of your chorts sits on the left shoulder of the noisy woman and leisurely
Just cover your head, you
Anisia is bending with a dry cough attack.
Are you well, Anisia Ivanovna?
Oh, Lord. Oh, God help.
Shaking with a cough, Anisia leaves the izba with some difficulty.
Oh, just met Anisia by the entrance. A wicked
I noticed.
Hey, Vasilisa!
Howdy, Vasilisa. This is for you.
God helps. Thank you for the gift.
So, how's the things on the crossroads? I couldn't sleep today. Waited.
I performed the ritual, but all that came was some raven, not Liashi. Told me to come to Kulpa today. I'm going there now.
To Kulpa? There is such a tree to the south. In a foul...
What else have you heard about it?
Nothing much. No one goes there. Can tell you nothing more.
Well, I have to go. I will tell you if I have any news. For now, sleep soundly.
The baffled men walk out of the room and close the doors behind them.
Howdy, Vasilisa.
God bless.
I brought you breakfast. My name is Marfa. I saw you from my window. You're going to bring Galina back. Go on. I want to help. I think I know where she might be. We have a river here, Piliva. I was near the bridge and she was standing there, all in white, on the other bank. It's the truth, I swear to God. I'm screaming to her, Galia, Galia. She doesn't answer. Just standing there, not moving. And I can't. My blood runs cold. I was so scared. I turned around.
All right. I'll take a look on the other shore if I'm nearby.
Oh, thank you, our Redeemer. Tell me tomorrow how it goes.
Oh, Vasilisa, you saved my goods! Do you know how much these fabrics cost? Thank you. I have nothing to pay you with. Here, at least take some rye bread. That's different from what they usually eat in this. Well, God bless you.
The villagers depart to the fields. Some of them avoid you, going to the other side of the streets and closing their shutters. Others look at you with hope and whisper prayers. You walk some distance from the village and find a fire site. Recently, the locals burned down the forest near the village, trying to stop its growth. An added bonus was the preparation of fertile land for future crops. Demons often settle on such fire sites. The coals of fir trees and pines crunch underneath your feet. You aren't surprised. Having completed all the standard rituals, you step under the forest canopy. Again, you feel as though someone is watching you. Clutching your book tighter, you continue on your way and soon notice an opening to your left. Looks like there are fewer trees there. The forest trail, on the other hand, it's definitely easier to walk here, and you have a chance to catch your breath. You think about the trees guarding you silently to the left and to the right. How long have they been keeping? The forest runs parallel to the village of Gluchaya Vilva. The fog covers the opposite bank so that only the very edge is visible. Suddenly, someone on that side starts up a sad song. You look around, but can't see any bridge. You search the shore in the hope of finding an abandoned boat, and you are lucky. However, no matter how hard you try to reach the other shore, you can't do it. The icy water burns you like coals. This ravine was notorious among Nimzya villagers, even before their village was captured by the Leshi. The steep slopes are lost in the milky haze, which still permeates the local woods. Nevertheless, you hear a quiet... You carefully descend, trying not to fall down into the foggy abyss. You soon see the source of the noise. Thousands of squirrels are running along the bottom of the ravine. You call out to the chorts. They stretch into thin lines and dissipate in the fog. When the swarm of squirrels, you take the money and get back onto the trail. This whole forest looks identically grim, even this birchwood. Among the trees stands a forked birch. You touch something hard and take a piece of stale bread with hairs baked inside, as well as... You follow your gut and seem to be getting closer to the tree the raven spoke of. The trees grow closer together here, and you feel the demon presence more intensely. The branches become more and more intertwined, and finally close off your way in time.
These sorcerous logs weren't made by humans.
You inspect the Leshi symbols. The demon has closed this way with 3 locks. Without removing them, you can't go any further. You inspect the Leshi symbols. The demon has closed this way with 3 locks. Without removing them, you can't go. The circle is drawn. You whisper the secret words to open the next lock. The Leshi's guards are quick to arrive. The first lock has been opened. You catch your breath, getting ready to open the next one. The circle is drawn. You whisper the secret words to open the next lock. The Leshy's guards are quick to arrive. The second lock is open. Only one is left. The circle is drawn. You whisper the secret words to open the next lock. The Leshy's guards are quick to arrive. final sorceress lock falls from the forest. You feel the earth trembling as the sorceress.
This is probably Galina they were talking about. What a creepy sight. Huge roots. They even look alive.
The raven methodically tears off pieces of the dead body and looks at you with his cold.
Ah, you came, witch! Carr, carr!
You're the one who finished the missing girl?
Don't be so hasty with judgment. No, I haven't touched any of the cursed. Not living once at least. If someone is to blame for her death, it's you! You!
You blame me? I didn't kill anyone.
I told you not to tell anyone about our meeting. Now the whole... So, the one who killed your Galina knows he came back for her before us. Before! Carr, carr, carr!
What are you telling me? Some villager is to blame.
A Leshy in the guise of a man or a woman in Nimzia, carr!
If it's Leshy who took her, why didn't he show up on the crossroads?
I told you already. Leshy is asleep. Sleeps below fog with snoring. Only his children left and his wives ran away long ago. They Galina from Nimzia, and the countless other were killed by his Leshy son.
How do I find this changeling?
Look closely. Observe. I can discern him from people. Only you can do it. Carr!
Who are you? What kind of talking bird?
You don't get it yet. You will in time, as soon as you know what kind of bird. Carr, carr!
What kind of fir tree is this?
There are several very old trees in the forest. This is near the largest and the most ancient sleeps Leshy. In the middle of the forest, in the thick of... And near trees like these, smaller ones, the hunter leave offerings to Leshies.
Why did this village become lost?
That Leshy's to blame. I don't know how he managed to take all the Nimzia. His power increased in one day. Now he tricks everyone's eyes, and we will manage together. You will defeat him, and the village will be free. Well, but you have to find him. Have to.
Why do you think I'm going to help you? I need to get out of here.
Want to get out? Then you're going to. Otherwise, talk with the villagers tomorrow. You've met him already. I feel it. As soon as you learn who among us is Leshy, make him come clean. That's how we beat him. And don't make a mistake. Choose wisely. Carr!
The last words the raven pronounces while unfolding his wings. A moment, and he disappears, as if he was never there.
The raven thinks that the one to blame for the missing villagers is one of them. He told me I've already met him. Who can it be? Marfa? Yefim the hunter? Anicia! That old witch is definitely a part of it. I will find that Leshy. I need to break the seal. How much time passed already? Half of what's left? How is he there? Must be going through tall houses now. Right. I will catch the Leshy and make him break the seal. I still have time. Philemon is a shepherd. That means he must communicate with Lesh. Yefim deals with the forest too. He's a hunter after all. And I saw an offering. As soon as I learn enough, we can call to a public hearing. Or maybe I need to question the locals what they know about each other. Maybe then I will be able to find the Leshy. He couldn't leave here unnoticed. Well, let's do it.